Tooltip and Error Provider Components. Tooltip component. Tooltips are those small windows which display some text when the mouse is over a control, giving a hint about what should be done with that control. Tooltip is not a control but a component, which means that when we drag a tooltip from the toolbox onto a form, it will be displayed on the component tray. To assign tooltips with controls, we have to use its setTooltip method. Notable property of the tooltip is the active property, which is set to true by default, and which allows the tooltip to be displayed. Error Provider Component. The Error Provider component provides an easy way to set validation errors. It allows us to set an error message for any control on the form when the input is not valid. When an error message is set, an icon indicating the error will appear next to the control, and the error message is displayed as a tooltip when the mouse is over the control. Notable properties of Error Provider in the Appearance section is the icon property, which allows us to set an icon that should be displayed. Notable property in the Behavior section is the blink rate property, which allows setting the rate in milliseconds at which the icon blinks. Let's work with the sample program using these two components. Open a new Windows application and drag and drop a tooltip component, an Error Provider component, two text box controls, and a button control to the form. Place your mouse pointer in the form and double-click, which takes you to the Form Load event. Paste this code in the Form Load event. This is for the tooltip component. Now then, let's move to Error Provider component. The scenario here is when the button is clicked without typing any message, the Error Provider will display the error message. For that, double-click the button control and paste this code in its click event. Now press F5 to run the application. When you hover your mouse over the text box, a tooltip will be displayed saying, "Fill up me." Coming into the Error Provider, if you click on the button without giving any input to the text box, the Error Provider control will display a warning symbol. While we hover our mouse on that warning symbol, Error Provider component will display the error message.